So lead management basically refers to a lot of settings that you can do within Salesforce in order to help your sales team manage their lead effectively. So let's look at the first one, which is called lead settings. So in lead settings, what we do here is we check the settings that who could be the default lead owner when the lead assignment rule fails. You could modify that here. So here you can mark it to a user or to a queue. Remember, we saw how to create a queue and use. So you can select a queue here, which is available for your lead. That could be a default owner for your lead. Then you can also look at a couple of lead conversion settings. What are these settings? It requires validation for converted leads. So basically when user converts a lead, it would require the validation rule, workflow rules and others to fire. And these rules would be on count, contact and opportunity. So all of these will fire. Ideally, this should be the case unless you are converting leads in as a bulk transaction and you want to deactivate them. That's it. Then that just come here, deactivate it and then reactivate it again. Preserve lead status. So when you convert a lead, then the lead status value is preserved and it stays that way onto your contact. You can also enable conversion on the mobile app. You can hide the section of the converted lead window. This is one of the options you can check, but totally depends on the business whether they want to create an opportunity or they are not using the opportunity at all. So in case your business is not using the opportunity object, then you can check this. And whenever a user would be converting the lead, it would by default just create account and contact unless they uncheck the box while conversion, and that would create the opportunity as well. You can also create a task during lead conversion when the subject is blank. So that can also be done. You can also do when your org-wide lead setting is set to public read write, this setting allows you to all the users to merge and delete leads. So this is a very dangerous setting. Be very careful of this and make sure your lead is not set to public read write. And lead email notification. So when a new lead owner, so notify the lead owner when the lead is updated using Apex. So that can also be done. You can send out a notification here if you check this box, and if it is updated, if the lead is updated, then the lead owner would be notified. These are a few things which you can do from lead settings. I am just canceling the changes we did here. Then the lead process. So lead process is very similar to the sales process we saw, and here again let's call it training lead process. Always put the description which is meaningful. So now again this picks up the values from read status field. So I am remove one of them just to make a difference, and that is done. Now what we have to do is we have to go back onto the lead object and create a record type which refers to this lead process. So let's do record type. Let's call it record type lead process. Here we set up the lead process very similar to how we did it on opportunity. And next and save. Let's do the lead layout here. Do the save. Boom. Now we are ready with our lead new record type. Let's try and create the lead. You can see the status values and these are here. Let's create a lead which is test lead 1. Let's call it company. Now you see only these values are coming up here. Again, you can go in the path settings and create a path for your lead. The only difference with the path is that you can add more values there. So you can select the lead object and create a path for that. So that's done. Let's go back to setup. So basically when you convert a lead, we just saw the lead conversion settings. There's another very important setting which I want to show you before we do the lead conversion actually. So you go to the lead object and here go to field settings, field and relationships. You would see this button here, and this button is only available on leads and not on any other object, and this is called map lead fields. So basically what exactly happens here is that all your standard and custom fields that you have on lead, you can map them to account, contact and opportunity. So whenever you would convert a lead, these fields would get mapped to the values within these fields would automatically be passed to the associated account, contact or an opportunity field. So we have a couple of default settings here, so we are not changing it for now. And now let's convert this lead which we created. So here you have an option, do not create an opportunity upon creation, but we want to create an opportunity. It would create a new account on the record type 2 because that was the default record type we selected, but you can change here if you want to. Let's keep 2. It would create a new contact and it would create a new opportunity. So account is basically the company itself. The contact is the person you are in touch with, and opportunity is what they are looking to buy from you. And then we'll change the status to closed converted. The record owner is the current user. And if you click convert, it would create these 3 values. Also, what you can do is you can select one of the existing accounts. If it tries to find a matching account or a contact, it would show you here. But otherwise you can just create new one here and click convert. See, so our validation rule fired. Remember we saw the setting that validation rules and workflows and triggers should work. So in this scenario, we've got a validation error. So the lead field does not have the website. So let's go and fill in the website here. Let's do the convert again. Click convert. Your lead has been converted and you can see the account, you can see the contact, and you can see the opportunity. Now you have an option, either you go to lead or you can go to any of these. So let's go to the account, and here you see the contact is there and the opportunity is also there. And why we saw that error, because that website field gets on the lead gets mapped to the account. So hence we have validation rule was firing, and here we have the website field updated for us. So that's how you convert a lead. This is how you should train your sales team on lead conversion. If you have any questions, you can join the QA session, which happens every Friday, and please drop in your comments, feedback, and any questions in the comment section, and I'll get back to you.